Hi, I'm Paris, and it was a week ago today I tried out for the first time a gray reducing shampoo. It's Control GX by Just for Men. You simply shampoo with it every day, and in little imperceptible steps it gets rid of the gray in your hair so that no one notices. Let's see in a week how perceptible it's been.
Epic review, guys.
This is the 5-ounce tube of Control GX that you get for about $8. It contains both shampoo and conditioner and a special formulation by Just for Men that over 2 weeks to a month will get rid of most of the gray in your hair. Find out more about it at the link down below this video. Now, I've been posting a picture every day of my hair from the side on our Twitter account at EpicReviewGuys to show day by day the progression. I'll put all those photos together in this video and show you day by day and see if you see that change. Now, if you are coming directly from that other video and you haven't watched me over this past week, I really think you're going to see the difference. I'll put a picture up of myself as a split screen here before I tried the first shampooing and right now. It can be a little bit hard to tell because I don't have a lot of hair here for you to see, but from the side and this side and more or less from the back, I see my hair as definitely several shades darker. The funny thing is that people in my family and people I see about every day here, no one has noticed the change. Now you're saying, oh, they just don't want to say anything. No, because I've gone and asked with my daughter Jimena, who's 13, every single day after I've shampooed and done whatever color change is going to happen for the day, I've said, do you notice anything different about me? Without making it obvious what's changed, just is it my clothes? Have I lost some weight? And she says, no, you look exactly the same as yesterday. Every day she says that. So there is something to this. If you change things a little enough day by day that people who see you daily won't notice, and you'll actually end up looking quite a bit different than you started, and yet they don't see that. The shampoo and conditioner have worked fine as shampoo and conditioner. There is a little smell of hair dye. I don't know why I didn't quite catch it at first, but standing in the shower once I've washed it out of my hair and it's filling the shower stall, I definitely can smell. It's very faint, and I don't have any sense of that smell remaining in my hair, so it's a very, very mild thing. Now, as for staining, if you watched my first video, which I'll link to at the end of this video if you'd like to learn more about how this works, how to apply it, and see me in the shower, that's the video for that. I did get some stain on the back of my fingernails because, at least I think, the front of my hands were wet when I put the shampoo in, but it probably didn't get the fingernails wet, and so dry, it stains pretty quick. And I've been very careful to make sure I am all wet, especially my scalp and my neck, my ears, before applying this. And as a result, I have noticed no stains or discolorations or darkening of the skin. I would think I would notice it here because it's lathered up and sitting on my head for the whole minute and a half that I leave it while it's doing whatever it's doing to my hair, yet it hasn't changed the color at all. If you're wondering about, does the color rub off? People who dye their hair have to be careful for a day or two afterwards. If you lean back on a white sofa, you could leave the color of your hair on the sofa or on a pillowcase. No, I purposely did not wash these this weekend so I can show you. Face cloth, it's not an attractive color, but it's the same color that it started out at more than a week ago. And my towel has no stain at all. It has a bleached area right there from a previous washing, but there's no stain at all from the Control GX, though I do make sure I rinse it out really thoroughly. Also in the shower itself, the shower curtain, the tile wall, the floor, there's been no staining from this. You may wonder what's up with the bowl of water and the whisker. Well, I've been trying to figure out how this works, how it knows to color your hair, but not the wall and not your skin. And one thing I noticed, I didn't notice it the first day when I was in the shower using it because I was video recording, is that when I had my hands all soapy after lathering it in, and the lather is all white and foamy. I'm going to try to duplicate that for you here. And I rinsed my hands off in the water, and it looked just like regular soap dripping down until it was on the floor of the shower with the shower water hitting it, and it turned purple. And I did read in their FAQs something about the way this is activated is with oxygen. Maybe a stain on my towel and my hands after this, but what I'm going to try to do is put a little bit of this on my hands, lather it up, put it into the water here, and then with the whisker mix it to mix in the oxygen and see if I can get it to turn purple and show you. I feel like it's a Sunday morning and I've got a lot to confess to. Okay, I will take just a little bit. By the way, I've used maybe about a quarter of this. I think this would have no trouble lasting me, with my limited amount of hair, about a month. So that's $8 for a month's worth of this. Okay, that's about half of what I usually use. I didn't intend to put that much out. Okay. Lather! You can see it's not purple. Okay. Usually, of course, I have big bubbles of lather because I've been putting it through my hair, but there's no way to duplicate that, I guess. So, okay, here we go. So I put them in the water. It's still white. A little bit of purple. Oh, even without me doing it, can you see it? It's turning purple. There we go. Purple water. I don't think at this point whisking it's going to do anything. It's never going to become an omelet, regardless of what my head looks like. So what happened here? Why did it turn purple? I don't think the fact that it was mixed with water is what did it. My hands were wet, and when I'm in the shower, my hair is wet when I'm putting it in, but there's no sign of purple on my hands or my head. It's only when it's rinsed down. I think the oxygen that was already in the water is what reacted with it and caused it to turn color. This is basically the color that is doing the job on my hair. Well, I did manage to spill some, and I do now have little purple stains on my towel. According to the box, those will wash out with regular laundering, so I will update you on that information in next week's video when I do my 2-week follow-up on this to see how my hair is doing. And I've had more than a couple people ask me, why is this just for men? Why can't women use this? Well, I'm sure it would work for women. My guess is that women aren't usually going for a look that has gray built into it. With this, it will never get rid of all the gray in your hair. They say it simply reduces it and gives you some more color. Whereas women, I think, want a particular color for their hair, and that's why they're dyeing it. They aren't dyeing it in anticipation of still having gray showing. But correct me if I'm wrong. I'll put a poll up here in the corner and you can give your input on why you think this might be advertised more towards men than towards women. I'll be back a week from today with my 2-week follow-up on the Control GX by Just for Men. See what's going on with the hair. You can keep checking back for that video, or you could watch all the videos between now and then and see if any of the imperceptible changes aren't quite imperceptible. Or you can click the subscribe button down below this video and the bell next to it. You'll get notified when my videos go up. See you on the next review.
Epic Review Guys.